Maintaining rights-of-way is hard work. Clay Electric Vegetation Management Coordinator Russ Lott says it's work that exposes employees to a variety of dangerous situations.
There's several hazards. One is definitely vegetation management, workers dealing with the extreme heat in Florida. Also, there's some insects out there. Probably one of the biggest unforeseen hazards will be the yellow jackets, crews working in and around brush and debris, whether they're underbrushing a new job or just routine maintenance. A yellow jacket's in the ground. You can't see the hole. It's an unforeseen hazard. Once you disturb them, they're very aggressive. Another one is several different types of species of wasps. They like dense foliage, whether it's cedar trees, palm fronds, palmettos. They'll build a nest underneath the palm frond out of the weather.
The individuals who work on these crews keep co-op power lines free from vegetation and danger trees, dead trees near power lines, which could cause a power outage or become a potential safety hazard to the co-op member. Because of Florida's semi-tropical climate, fast-growing trees, shrubs, and vines thrive in our service territory, and that keeps the co-op's vegetation management crews busy. Their chief responsibility is to clear vegetation on power line rights-of-way to proper specifications. If it isn't cleared, the regrowth of trees, branches, and underbrush means rights-of-way need to be recut ahead of the planned cycle schedule, and that costs the co-op and its members additional maintenance expenses. The co-op systematically re-clears rights-of-way vegetation along its entire distribution system on a 3-year cycle in cities, a 4-year cycle for suburbs, and a 5-year cycle for rural areas. Last year alone, vegetation maintenance crews re-cleared more than 2,300 miles of rights-of-way and, in conjunction with Clay's district right-of-way crews, took down more than 6,000 dead or danger trees in a never-ending attempt to keep power lines free from potential vegetation problems. In fact, those efforts reduced tree-related outages by more than 30% last year alone, and that is a major factor in increasing reliability for Clay Electric members. One right-of-way crew is stationed in each of the co-op's 6 districts. There is also one system mowing and spraying right-of-way crew, and a varying number of line clearance contractors which operate out of the Vegetation Management Central Office. All of these crews' primary responsibility is to maintain Clay Electric's nearly 13,000 miles of rights-of-way on distribution and transmission lines. Each district right-of-way crew and contractor line clearance crew is supervised in the field by a foreman or crew leader whose duties include training new employees, ensuring the proper use and maintenance of tools, and helping contact members about vegetation management that needs to be done on their property. Crew members follow environmentally sound tree trimming and herbicide standards which allow trees and other vegetation to grow back naturally and yet remain away from power lines in the future. Clay Electric and its vegetation management teams are actively helping maintain the natural beauty of the area's wildlife habitat while still keeping power lines free from vegetation interference. Selective herbicide spraying plays an important part in the effort. It's much less expensive for Clay Electric to selectively spray to manage vegetation in co-op rights-of-way than to hand-cut those rights-of-way. Because these employees work in such close proximity to power lines, working safely as well as effectively is an important part of their job. Today, trees remain the largest single cause of power outages at Clay Electric. This is especially true during inclement weather, when high winds and rain can cause trees and other debris to come in contact with high-voltage power lines. That's why it's especially important for members to understand that the co-op strives to keep a minimum of 10 feet of cleared area on either or both sides of primary power poles without crossarms, and 15 feet cleared on either or both sides of our primary power poles with crossarms. Co-op members can help keep power lines from obstruction by choosing to landscape or plant new trees and shrubs away from power lines and pad-mounted transformers. Outage time statistics have decreased steadily system-wide at Clay Electric over the past 15 years, and one of the reasons for the improvement can be directly attributed to the difficult, dangerous, and challenging work accomplished daily by employees and contractors on Clay Electric's vegetation management teams. Additional information on these topics can be obtained by going online to clayelectric.com and clicking the Reliability and Restoration drop-down menu, and then clicking on Vegetation Management, where you will find many useful links under vegetation management programs.